Hey everyone, anyone and everyone. This is the Come As You Are Oracle. Come As You Are, because I don't know if you got a scarf on. I try to say something different every time, and sometimes it just does not come off. Today is Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. You may follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the Tube, or not. I'm going to do the Oracle read for the day. And again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not every story is about you. Quit being so self-involved. All right. Okay. I had my furnace checked because it's a year old. And the lovely man that checked it said it was in very good condition. I was very excited. And I didn't have to pay for it because I already paid for it when I bought the furnace last year. I had a spoonful of peanut butter and jelly. I'm not even kidding. And a big cup of coffee, no sugar. And got in my car and drove to the beach. I wrote my name in the sand, which you could see on the top if you so desire. And then on the way home, I was like, I really want Culver's, so I'm going to get Culver's. And I consumed about 1,500 calories, and I still have about 600 calories to go. So there we go. That's my Wednesday so far. Oh, man. Oh, and I just finished the Risa Tisa. I mean, it pretty much ends the way you would expect it to end, but you know. It was pretty good. It was entertaining for like 2 days. I'm going to do 2 more shuffles. I got 5 cards so far. I gotta clean under my bed. There's like so many like fur balls, fuzz balls, hair balls. Not cat related down there. Oh, I think we're gonna have a different kind of read today. I don't know that this is necessarily gonna end in happiness. I mean, for you it might. Everybody's outside. It's so nice. It really was nice out there. When I got on the beach, like I was like, can it be like this on the weekend too? It was wonderful. Okay. And let me kind of scrunch these in a little bit. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because I gotta lift them up and show you anyway, right? Bottom of the deck. Boundaries. Boundaries. No, drawing the line. Enough. First card was intuition. Heart song, telepathy. Inner knowing. Perspective. Better off, happiness, clear headspace, confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure, peace, balance, harmony, friendship, spying, social network, information, ways, longing, craving, aching, wanting, chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience, distance, separation, space, blockage, and then again with the boundaries. No, drawing the line, enough. So this might have, at one point have been a love read, maybe. Whoever you are very intuitive. Your perspective on this past relationship is the peace. You're at peace. You found your peace after a breakup, a disconnection of some sort. The confusion is on this other person's part. And I don't think it's because, I don't think they're confused about what took place between the two of you. I think they're confused because they want to come back. But they're not going to come back if they think that, like, they're going to come back to someone that isn't open to the idea of having them back, if that makes sense. The spying is them. I'm not going to say that you possibly didn't do a little spying yourself. Maybe you did. But I think this person constantly watches you. I saw blue and white, so I would say like Facebook, Twitter, or X. I don't know if it's still Twitter. I don't know if it's X. I don't know. I would say Facebook or the twit. I call it the twit, honestly. You're not longing for them. I get the feeling like, I mean, we don't heal. We're not healed. We're always constantly healing. But I feel like you're healing and you're farther along on your journey than they are, obviously. So you have moved on for the most part. But they have longing. Again, they, you know, like there's confusion because they want to come back in. They just don't know how they're going to be received. And they know that they're going to have to chase you, not the other way around. You guys probably live at a distance from each other, separation, space, blockage. You might have tried to block them on social media and somehow they got in. Everybody, not everybody, but everybody that feels like they cannot be stopped, they will find a way, right? So we could be talking fake accounts, fake names. We could be talking friends of friends of friends, trying to come through somehow. I don't get any like betrayal on any friend's part or anything like that. Like, you know, like somebody's helping them or anything like that. Anyway, if you block them on social media, they got around it. And again, you guys live at a distance. I don't know why, but like the number 50 popped into my head, so maybe 50 minutes away, maybe 50 miles away, maybe like a highway 50 or 50th Street or something like that. I saw 50. And I know this card is big city, like it's showing a big city, but I'm not getting like either one of you live in a big city. Not necessarily like Podunk Village either, but not a big city like this. And again, they know you have your boundaries up. Like I said, like you tried to block them on social media, but they're getting through. So obviously they know you have boundaries. I'm getting that they might have tried to keep contact in the beginning. I don't know what, I'm getting email, like maybe they sent you some emails and you just trash them or save them in a folder, like out of sight, out of mind. And when, don't laugh at me, but when I looked at this wall on the card, like it looks like, you know, almost like the Great Wall. It makes me want to cry, honestly. Like I can feel the tears. This was hard for you. This was really hard for you to put up these boundaries. And I think the other person is really surprised that you were actually able to do it, honestly. But I think the fact that you did, and like I said, I get the feeling like they sent you emails. And the fact that you either never read them or you trashed them or whatever the case, never responded, I think that made them realize you were serious. I'm going to do two more shuffle throughs and then I'll pull from the bottom and the top of the deck. I still feel like I want to cry, like for some reason, like I still feel like, I think this was very emotional for you. Whatever happened was very emotional for you. And I'm not saying that it wasn't emotional for them. I'm just saying that there's always two sides to every story. Everybody's going to have a different perspective. So whether or not they were as emotional or not, but I feel like you were very emotional about what happened. You were hurt. And I recognize that everybody gets hurt in their lifetime more than once, for sure. But it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to recognize that you're hurt. It's okay to say whatever you want to say about it and feel whatever you want to feel about it, because it happened to you. So you have that right. Just an FYI. You're making it difficult. You made it difficult this morning, too. Okay. We got the commitment card. This is the crow deck, by the way. I'm a great lover of crows. Commitment. Number 8 card. So 8 might be a significant number for you in some way. Bottom of the card, or top of the deck. Direction. Number 12. So this is what I'm getting. You were thinking commitment. And I'm guessing that they were thinking commitment too. Like, this looks like 2 crows that were looking to get together. They got a nest. They built a nest and everything. So you guys might have lived together or were thinking about it. Probably been together, I would say maybe like a year or more. So like maybe you or they, depending on if you're the male or the female or how that works. One of you might have been looking for an engagement. And it's kind of funny because they almost look like they have blueberries in their beaks, or like they're trying to, like to share something, like food or something like that. Unless those are supposed to be eggs. I don't know. It looks like food to me, like almost like Lady and the Tramp, but with crows. But I think they decided to go in a different direction, and I think that's how you became heartbroken. You finally got perspective on the whole situation. You found your peace. You moved on. You set up your boundaries. You moved on. And then this person came back and was like, oh, but, maybe I do want you. Maybe I don't want this other person. Maybe I don't want to be single. I don't know what I want. I'm so confused. Let's see if we can get some words from this person. Then we'll do a time oracle and see if they're going to come in or what's going on. Just an FYI, if somehow this person gets a hold of you in whatever way, through text, through email, through Facebook, whatever, if they finally get through and they make contact and you don't want to have contact with them, then don't. It's perfectly fine. And, God puts us in people's lives and puts other people in your life for you to be tested, for them to be tested. But God also understands that we have limits, right? Because we're humans, right? So we have feelings, you know. Like, I can't keep putting my heart on the line for the same person over and over and over again, only for them to trash it, you know. Like, I don't even, honestly, I don't even really believe in second chances anymore. I mean, I'm a 43-year-old woman that could spend the rest of my life alone, and I really just don't give a shit. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy with the way my life is. I'm happy doing this for you guys, for me, you know. But yeah, God would totally understand if you didn't want to have contact. It's always going to be up to you. And you choose your path. I mean, you have like a predestined path that you're supposed to walk, but you also have choices. And if you decide, maybe that isn't the partner for you, maybe you'll wait around and see what comes around the bend. And if God agrees with you, if God sent this person back to test you, to see what you were going to do, like, oh yeah, I'll take you back because I'm an idiot. Or no, I don't want you. Don't even come near me. If it was a test and you pass, you're probably going to get a really good person the next time around. I'm just saying. Like, things happen for a reason. I don't believe in coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. When I tell you that I've lived enough lifetimes to know, I know. It's so nice out. I think I'm going to have a cocktail on my patio. I'm excited. Alright, I'm going to do 2 more shuffle throughs, and then I'm going to pull 2 cards. I don't know, this person got something to say. Also, the person that's spying, I get the idea that they're really good at it or they're really bad at it. Like, maybe they're very techie and they know what they're doing and they're like literally looking at you through like a globe. Okay. I think somebody didn't want me to say that. I'm just saying. All of a sudden I felt like I was choking on something. Or they really don't know what they're doing, which now I doubt. I think they know what they're doing. Also, man or woman, they whatever, might really like sports. Maybe they were in sports or something. Like maybe college or... Because I kind of like, I just picture somebody like with the remote and they're just clicking through sports. Like ESPN, Fox, all, like just looking at college, national, everything. Okay, so bottom of the deck is I want to make amends. On top of the deck was I see things differently right now. Or I see life differently now. Okay. So they know that they left you heartbroken, basically. They want to come back around and make amends to make themselves feel better. I do think that they want to be with you. I do think that they want to try and get back together. It says that they see life differently now, but do they see life differently because they realize their life is nothing without you? Or do they see life differently because, you know, they just broke up with someone and they don't want to be alone? And they can't find anybody else. Nobody else is interested. You know, that's a big difference. The cards that were behind that, like normally I wouldn't take them into account. I don't usually do that, but when I'm looking at them, like this one that was the second on the bottom of the deck, we don't share the same values. So I'm just going to say that if you get back together with this person, just know that even if, you know, like let's say you get back together, it's going great, they propose, you get engaged, you get married. Something at some point is going to test the relationship, and you're going to find out that you don't have the same morals, values, that kind of stuff. It doesn't even necessarily mean like cheating or anything like that. I mean, it could be their outlook on politics. It could be like their outlook, you know, like they don't want kids, but you want kids, or, you know, they're comfortably being renters for the rest of their life, and you want to own a home and property. You know, there's all kinds of things that could fall underneath that. But I get the feeling that, like, if you get back together, you're gonna find out that something is a little off. Let's pull a time card. Also, I know the screen's a little bit different, but I use my my iPad because I felt like when I did the videos this morning on my iPad that it uploaded faster. I think just because it has more memory on there. So it uploaded faster to the tube, so I might use this from now on. But I'll try and play with the screen. Also, I'm thinking that when it's nicer outside, I'll probably do like nighttime oracles, like actually outside. I have like a little chair table thing out there. And it'd be nice to just do some oracles under the moon. Try and create some positive energy for the moon as opposed to the negative energy that's people associate with the moon. I'm not going to name names, but you know, dark witches and all that. It really annoys me when people use the moon for bad. Do your kitchen magic in the kitchen with a pot like everybody else. Also, just an FYI in that regard as well. If you don't know what you're doing with magic, do not do magic. Do not. If you follow me on TikTok, you would know that, like I say on there, like, I protect myself as best I can, and I leave the rest up to God. I leave the rest up to the angels, my ancestors, and I let them do the rest. I made 2 earlier videos when I first started doing videos a couple weeks ago, because the read came out and it was my read. So I did 2 videos about a situation that happened to me in 2022. And when that happened and I was healing afterwards, I, you know, forgave the people involved, but decided I would never ever give them a second chance, and I will not ever give them a second chance. And I said to God, I said, I want justice, I want judgment, and the rest is up to you. I don't know if they got their judgment. I don't know if I got my justice. Sometimes I sit on them reads and I'm told that I have. Sometimes I'm told that it's happening right now. You know, you have to take what resonates, you know, when you sit on a read, because not everything's for you. So, yeah, I don't mess around with magic. The only thing that I do is try to protect myself and my babies. That is it. I am not lighting candles and praying for God knows what. Because I tell you what, that comes around. That comes back around. You cheat on somebody, you're going to get cheated on. You wish upon somebody, it's going to come back around to you. Or someone you love. Like, know better, be better, do better. I say that all the time. And if you feel like your life is so horrible that you got to be a turd about everybody else's, then maybe you need some therapy. Okay, I'm going to do one more shuffle through, and then I'm going to pull from the top and bottom. This is just constructive advice, honestly. Take it, don't take it. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck was try later. Okay. In May was the top of the deck. So they're going to come back around May. Possibly a little earlier. Like, I feel like the blooms and all the flowers, like maybe like when the trees start blooming and the grass starts getting a little bit brighter. Like maybe, so like maybe even April. Like mid to end April maybe. They're going to come in. And I think this is going to be your response. or you're going to have no response and they're going to be like, oh, well, maybe I'll just try again later. Maybe. That's a full moon. Or full moon, full sun? Sun? It's sun? Okay. It's the sun, but I said full moon. So if there is a full moon in April or a full moon in May, one of those, they're probably going to try and come back. They tried to reach out to you earlier through email, but I think this is going to be different. I think this is going to be, I don't think it's going to be your phone number. Even if you didn't change your number, I think they think you changed your number. The first thing that popped into my head was Facebook or Instagram. So I think they're going to try maybe send you a message via Messenger, possibly even through somebody else's account. Same thing with Instagram. Or if they can figure out something that you're on Facebook or Instagram, like if you follow a certain creator or a certain page, they might make a comment in the hopes that you'll see it and respond. That's going to be up to you. Again, totally up to you. I think that you're either gonna say not ready or whatever, or there's gonna be no response. You're not gonna respond whether you see it or not, and they're gonna be like, oh well, I'll just try again. That's what I get. Yeah, that's the read for Wednesday. I'm just trying to look at and see if there's anything else that I. One of you is maybe a runner. One of you runs. I know a lot. Like this is like a hoodie to me. It's kind of hard to see, but it looks like a hoodie, kind of like. I just immediately was like hoodie running was coming through my brain. So maybe you're a runner or they're a runner. Also, when you whoever you are, when you were healing and going within and starting your journey and like through your whole journey of healing after this event, you connected with nature. You got trees, some kind of, I don't know if that's dirt or that's beach. I think it's beach. You connected with nature. You went nature route. And also, I mean, you can tell on your boundaries card. It's like a desert kind of. Yeah. Because also, when I said that they went in, like, you thought you were getting commitment and they were going in another direction, they're going in another direction, but so are you, obviously. Nature. Nature. Alright, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. I go back to work tomorrow, so I won't do another read until tomorrow evening sometime. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed your hump day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.